Hi, I'm Hilary Talbot, acupuncture physician and clinical herbalist. Today we will be discussing acupressure for treating neuropathy. Now, neuropathy is becoming quite common in our society because it's often the side effect of some pharmaceuticals, and it's also something that happens with age. As blood pressure it doesn't meet the demands of our body, or we become in what we in Chinese terms call blood deficient and have blood stasis, where circulation actually slows down. So neuropathy can affect the hands or the feet. Most commonly I see it affect the feet, especially in the elderly. And that can present a whole host of problems, because if you can't feel your feet, then you sometimes have trouble walking. And we all know that it can be a death sentence to fall and break a hip when we get older. So this is an important symptom to control, especially in the elderly. So when I look at the legs and feet of someone with neuropathy, what I'm looking for is I'm looking for signs of blood stasis to show me that circulation has slowed down. And so you can see on our young model today, doesn't have very many, but she's got kind of these little spider veins, these little purple busted capillaries that show that circulation has been impeded at some time. So, and a lot of times when you look at somebody, an elderly patient with neuropathy, their whole leg will be kind of filled with spider veins and purple. And it's amazing to watch the transformation with some simple massage techniques. So today I've got my handy dandy Chinese possum-on oil, and this has a blend of herbs in it, but one of the main herbs in it is cinnamon. It smells so good. And I like to use it because the cinnamon really kind of has an invigorating property and helps restore circulation and blood flow, as well as it kind of has a tingling effect. And a lot of times with neuropathy, there's kind of a numbness. They can't feel anything. So when you use these oils daily with some basic massage techniques of sweeping, it really helps the person get back in touch with feeling in their legs, which is really important. So I'm just going to rub a little bit on my hands and gently sweep the leg up towards the trunk, because really what's happening is the blood can't overcome gravity and come back up into the trunk, and it gets stuck in the leg. So I want a motion of going up back into the trunk. And you could go as far as going up the entire leg into the groin. And you really want to concentrate on the vascular areas that are kind of engorged with blood, and it doesn't take a lot of pressure. And it's kind of intuitive, so just looking for the areas that are filled with blood and just barely making contact and letting the sweeping motion and the lotion do their work. Now, this doesn't have to be cinnamon, but you could use something like camphor or eucalyptus. Just think invigoration. Something that when you smell, it kind of opens up your sinuses. It's going to do the same thing with the blood vessels. And then the other thing is, when we're talking about neuropathy in the elderly, touch is just so important. So just for a couple minutes a day, if somebody else is massaging them, it gives them so many more benefits than just getting rid of simple neuropathy. A lot of times too, mineral deficiencies can be involved in this. So it's important to make sure that they're taking a multivitamin or a food source that's packed with minerals and vitamins. Okay, so as you can see, that was pretty simple. There are lots of other points that we can use to aid in the treatment of neuropathy. So I encourage you to seek out your local acupuncture physician and find out which points are right for you. I'm Hilary Talbot, and that was Acupuncture for Neuropathy.